Hello, Witchfolk. Welcome to our channel. We're Angels on Broomsticks, and we're a mother-daughter duo. I'm Kristin.
And I'm Evangeline. We're here to talk about all things makeup and magic. We are using the Melt Cosmetics palettes today, the Rust palette and the 27 palette. All things autumnal, fall, yellows, oranges, reds.
Ooh, it's pretty.
Yeah. And that's how we made these looks today. If you want to keep on watching, we'll show you how we got here.
I'm excited.
I'm excited because we already have it done. Starting with the base as usual. Pinning the crazy bangs back.
I got a primer I just got. It's Illamasqua, and it comes in this like super fancy container, and it came with a tiny little spoon in here, which of course I couldn't even get out. I don't even understand the design of this. And this is like supposed to protect it. And of course it landed on the floor in dog hair. So I mean, I don't know. I just dipped my finger in. I'm gonna just give a little layer. I do like a primer before I do any base products.
I'm going in with Nars Sheer Glow as the foundation. And I've kind of got a little bit of BB cream mixed in there, Korean BB cream.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even ask me what it is. It's off the market. It's the last of the bottle.
What's your favorite thing?
I've literally cut it open because the pump can't get any more product out of it.
And then I'm going to just be using the Pat McGrath. This is my best color for when the weather gets colder, like when I work outside. So in the summer, my skin gets a little bit more tanned. And in the winter, I mean, I do use sunscreen, but you know what I mean.
I have the Nars Soft Matte as an eye primer. It's the one that is a go-to for everybody, like a lot of people. I also put it under the eye because when I've used other concealers, as much as I've liked them, they always cause my mascara to smudge. And there was a time I was using a different concealer, and then I was like, why is my mascara all over my face within like an hour? And this is the only concealer right under the eye that's going to sort of stop that smudging. Really?
That's interesting.
Yeah. Paired with a little bit of setting powder.
I already primed my eyes up, actually. I actually, this time, and it's very similar, I used the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Okay, so concealer, I have two of the same brand, Pat McGrath. One of them's lighter, so I put the lighter one under my eyes to brighten. I don't really have, even though I'm an old woman, I don't have major baggy, like, dark circles.
I think I have more dark circles. Yeah. They're like purple.
So I just like to brighten there, and then I go into the darker concealer, and we're in my problem area, which matches my skin tone.
Yeah, I'm kind of doing the same thing, going in with like both a concealer that really matches my skin tone, and then one that's a lot paler, just to sort of brighten the center of the face a little bit more. Nars Creamy Radiant for just matching the skin tone, blending in. And then the brightening concealer is the Urban Decay.
I feel a little puffy. I went out last night.
Oh yeah, she drunkenly phone called me. I
haven't been, since, COVID times. This is only the third time.
Yeah, it sounds bad, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, well, I barely drink beer anymore, and now I feel puffy, yucky. But it was super fun. Super fun. Anyway, I saw a friend that I haven't seen in so long, and it was really great. And I had a really funny incident happen. Remember when I told you, what is a girl's girl? What is the best trait, woman to woman? Mm-hmm. Is when you ask somebody, you give them a compliment on something, last year. Yeah. Where did you get your scarf? I asked this stranger, and she said, no, I said, I love your scarf.
Yeah.
And she said, Zara.
Yeah.
She offered it. I didn't ask where she got it. You are saying, I love your scarf, and you are hoping to
They'll
get the
tell
response
you.
back. And so yesterday we were on the patio, and a young woman came in, and she had a really cool purse, and it was like beaded and really neat. She was with her friends, and I said, I couldn't believe how beautiful this purse was. I said, I love your purse. And she said, I got it at Zara. But you know what else she said? She
What?
started digging into it, and she said, do you want it?
What?
She said, do you want it? Yeah, and her boyfriend, he said, yeah, you can have it if you like. But I didn't take, no, that's too much.
That's generous.
Wasn't it cute?
More than generous. Where are you going to put all your
cute
stuff? After
Well, I had I should have swapped. But anyway, I said no, but it was
okay,
so
well,
cute.
that's the ultimate
That was
girls
the
girl.
cutest thing ever. It really made my night.
That is something I like to do. If someone says, I like your blah, I go, oh, well, this is where I got it. I do that with my hair color too. People go, I like your hair color. I'm like, okay, well, this is how you do it. You get the henna, and I explain the whole situation. I maybe go a bit overboard with it, actually.
I'm using Charlotte Tilbury, and I find Charlotte and Pat, they play well together. So I'm not going to do a blinding highlight today.
Okay.
I'm moving on, man. Where are you? I'm going to go into bronzer today. I'm going to go do 2 bronzers because I want to get rid of this Tower 28, which is a cream bronzer. You know, everyone goes bananas over it on the internet, but I just don't get it.
So you're just trying to use it up.
Well, I want to use it up, and I want to maybe see if I can love it, and I'll tell you what I love after I finish this application. But yeah, I think I'm more of a powder person.
Yeah, I'm going in with Capri Coast by Becca. I'm basically doing a lot of my go-tos today. But this one just with this very, very, very subtle shimmer. It's not even really a shimmer. It just kind of makes my complexion look glowy while also, adding that dimension at the sides of the face.
Mm-hmm. And now to the balm, which I think is Physicians Formula, the butter bronzer.
You're going for 2 bronzers.
Look at this, people, please. The first and only time I've hit pan on anything in my life, in my whole life.
I'm going for cream blushes, a combo of nude sticks, deep maple A. And
is that what it is? Maple A?
Bareback. Yeah, deep maple A.
It's from.
So it kind of sounds Canadian.
Okay.
Wait, is nude sticks Canadian? We're Canadian.
I know, we're Canadian, by the way.
Is it a nude sticks?
Nude sticks, eh?
Nude sticks.
I got a little thing that I got at the drugstore, and it's Quo, and it's a little blush cream. And I like this for a cream. It's kind of a dupe for Glossier, those cloud paints,
which I think are overrated.
I like this
Glossier
though.
is so overrated.
Well, it's for children. It's children's makeup. We're adults. So I do it a little dab in the back of my hand, and I pull it up with a brush, and I put the blush up high.
Mm-hmm.
That's my place.
That's what I've been trying to do too. Up there, just on the cheekbone, Yeah,
not on the cheeks, because then you look like you're in a school play.
Or Carrie Bradshaw.
In a school play, yes.
No, Carrie Bradshaw in that episode on the train where she has a zit and she's trying to cover it, and she just ends up putting all this blush. Do you remember?
Yes.
Of course you remember.
Yeah.
Why am I even asking if you remember?
I have my PhD in Sex and the City.
I have a Becca highlighter in Opal.
Yeah, you're big on that, Becca.
Yeah. Hit pan. All right, let's go into eyes.
You brought a leaf.
I brought a leaf because I just love, when the leaves are changing and there's those really vivid yellows and very vivid reds, but then when you have the red edges on the leaves, I kind of want to do a makeup look inspired by that. So we're sort of combining palettes to get sort of this inspo, this yellow, red, rusty inspo.
Yeah, so we got 2 palettes from Melt, both from Melt.
27, the 27 palette.
And Rust. And there you go.
We're sort of going to do the same eye look.
Good job.
I think it's going to be fun to see like how we play with the colors in slightly different ways and stuff. So I'm thinking, yeah, let's start out with sort of like a transition shade, maybe Nip Slip from this one because it's sort of a little bit lighter. Crime Fighter, the shimmer shade, going like on the lid a little bit, and then Moxie as sort of the edge deepening shade, and then we have this mustard shade, or Road. Pop it in somewhere.
Yeah,
let's choose maybe different positions to pop it in.
Yeah, let's pop it in like as a surprise. I like this shade. This is the deepest shade. It's a brown.
Should we feel the need to deepen?
Okay, this is gonna be fun.
Okay.
I'm using. We both of us got new brushes from Bristles Beauty, and I found they were a game changer, especially for a hooded eye. Are you in the hooded eye club?
Am I allowed in the hooded eye club?
I think we can put you in the hooded. You're slightly hooded, but I think I'm in the hooded eye club.
Yeah, you are.
And I recently watched a Wayne Goss tutorial. If you follow Wayne Goss, he's got a collection of brushes. He's a celebrity makeup artist. He's really good. And he's super handsome, and he does his tutorials on his own face. I don't know if he's been doing that forever or this is just new because of COVID, but he only does one eye. He's so funny. He does these. Anyway, he did a hooded eye look, and I'm going to apply some of his technique. So Nip Slip. So he says, coat your brush both sides, and then you keep your eye lid open in the middle, and you dig it into your like crease. Like hooded eyes are like, foreskin in the face.
Oh my God. Right.
I think it works really well, what he does, but I mean, it's fairly awkward.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of doing the same thing. I'm working that Nip Slip into the crease. I find if I look down though, like any hoodedness I have disappears, but
I like that too. Like when I look down, like I think there's more than one way to swing a brush.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, the Wayne Goss method is pretty good, but like, find your way around this. Yeah, I shouldn't have went out last night.
Why are you so puffy?
No, I feel like, I'm puffy and like,
I'm going in with that shimmer shade already on the lid. It really blends with Nip Slip. Like the color tone is very, very similar, but this has that little bit of shimmer.
Okay.
We've determined that people don't understand the Melt palette shimmers. Like I've seen some pretty bad reviews on it, and I think people think that it's supposed to be like a topper glimmer shimmer, like that you use your finger and it just like, whew. But I don't think that that's the intention of these shimmers. They're more like very subtle, and they're great for placing all over the lid. If you don't want that crazy shimmer, which we don't want every day, that kind of falls down the face if you've got it on for quite a long time, whereas this, I don't know, has a lot of staying power, and I just think it's sort of buttery, and I just don't think people understand what these shimmers are supposed to be doing.
I agree. I'm like Melt is my favorite formula, and it's like the shadows perform so beautifully, and they're just it's almost shocking how you can't, like, you might look at the palette and think, but then you start playing with it and putting stuff on, it looks amazing.
I'm going to start going in with Moxie, that like reddy, rusty orange. I feel like you could build this up or just keep it subtle. But I want to emanate that fall leaf. Just really work it in there. And then buff it into the crease a little bit out. Choice is yours.
I do like to go out. And like, don't forget, people, if you go out too far, you can always just use your brush that you used for putting your concealer and just sort of, there we go. So, mistakes are made and mistakes are corrected. Like, you have to make mistakes in order to get to be a better person. Yeah. I'm just doing a little tiny wingy thing with the deepest shade.
And then I'm using a nip slip on the outer portion of the under eye. I don't like to go too far in because I find it draws my eyes a bit too close together. I just want to keep it wide and open.
Who do you channel when you do your makeup? Do you have like any person you channel? Like a character?
It's interesting you bring that up because I wanted to talk about the idea that when you do your makeup, when you choose your makeup and like when you choose your outfit for the day, it's sort of like you do have a mood or something you're channeling.
Yes.
Which is why I think of makeup as very much like magic in that you take your inner intention and you put it outward.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, a lot of the time it is sort of like a mood. And I think a lot of times it reflects the seasons like we're doing now. I don't know about a particular person. Sometimes characters. It's fun to do like a character look. Something inspired by like Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, the really dark lips. And what about you?
Oh, yes. I channel Mrs. Robinson from The Graduate. Smoky-eyed, drunken lady.
Oh.
Like, I don't like the makeup to look too perfect. I never like that.
I'm just putting the mustard shade at a road near the center. Just pop it in a little bit.
I put it underneath, and I'm not sure.
I put a bit under too. I'm going to use Moonchild from the 27 palette, which is like a dark brown, but not quite as dark as Rot. And smoke that out along the lash line.
Do you think you would mind if I brought in a third
palette?
Yes. You know the Natasha Denona bronze palette?
I've never used
Have
it,
you ever
but
heard
yes,
of
I've
it?
heard of it.
So I just happen to have it right here. Like, we could find something in here for an inner corner.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
I need shimmer. Who am I without it?
Which shade are you going into?
I'm using my finger and I'm dipping it into that True Bronze.
True Bronze it is.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Maybe I will put a little bit of shimmer on the lid, but not too much. I do like the matteness. So we popped off camera to do the mascara because you don't want to watch us doing this for a million years.
I changed. I put on earrings.
Got the bangs out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Lastly, I'm torn between doing something like a dark brown or like a dark rusty red.
I want to do dark brown.
Okay, you do dark brown.
Okay.
I'm going to do like a rusty red.
Okay.
A rusty red.
And I'm starting with the lip liner, Endless Cacao. Katie Jane Hughes.
Oh yeah, she always uses that one.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going with the ColourPop lip liner that's actually brown to bring in that, like, to bring the brown in. And then go over with red. I forgot to put lip balm on.
So did I. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. I'm going to use Fenty. You?
ColourPop.
ColourPop?
Gallop. I don't know if they still have it and like the label's literally worn off.
I'm using Fenty. You can read it with your young goggle eyes.
PMS.
PMS, which I don't get anymore. I might need to blot. Oh, Kleenex, yes. I was going to use the leaf.
I think I'm going to put a little bit of gloss on top of this, which I don't normally do just for every day because my hair sticks in it. But the Fenty Gloss Bomb.
I put in a bit of orange.
Oh.
Like I've been sucking
that's
on a
cool.
pumpkin. What do you think?
Pumpkin spice latte all day. I like it. I actually would have never thought to do that.
Fenty, what is that? Oh, yeah. You look so
Saucy.
pretty.
This is so autumnal. Do we look like a leaf?
I think you look like a leaf.
You look like a leaf.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Leaves.
Autumn leaves.
Yeah, I love it. I think it like literally looks like the outside of these palettes.
Mm-hmm. What do you think?
And you leaned more towards that one, and I kind of leaned more towards this one. So this is the finished look.
What do you think, everybody?
If you liked it.
So that's it for today. We'll see you next time. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.